Madam Chair, Chair Fox, Ranking Member McGovern, members of the committee, let me thank also Chairman Cole, Ranking Member DeLore, and Chairman Harris for the constructive conversations that we have had thus far in developing the bill. I appreciate the opportunity to discuss the importance of funding the agencies within this bill. The Agriculture, Rural Development, FDA, and related agencies bill is of vital importance to farmers and rural communities across the nation. The programs and the workers that we fund through this bill affect the lives of every single American every single day. It's about the food our families eat, the support for our rural communities, our entrepreneurs and agricultural producers. It's about the safety of our medicines and medical devices and the cutting-edge research that's needed to ensure that America will continue to produce the highest quality, the safest, the most abundant, and the most affordable food and fiber anywhere in the world. That's why it is with great disappointment that I have to express my opposition to the bill before you today. Overall, the bill provides a 4% reduction below the FY26 enacted levels, driven largely by cuts that will hurt our families and our farmers. The bill would reduce the resources available to combat hunger in America by cutting $200 million from the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, known as WIC, and by not funding the fruit and vegetable vouchers recommended by the National Academy of Science, Engineering, and Medicine. And you've heard about Food for Peace and the other programs. That means that 95% of women, infants, and children, for example, in Dr. Harris's home state of Maryland, will not receive their full fruit and vegetable requirements as established by the National Academy of Sciences. Mr. Harris is a big proponent of making America healthy again. I, too, want to make America healthy again. But in my own state of Georgia, 185,000 women, infants, and children are left asking the question that under this bill, and of course, not only are they asking it, but inquiring minds everywhere want to know, how on earth does this reduced funding make America healthy again? And in this tough farming economy, ag producers in rural America need our help now more than they ever did. 76% of agricultural economists say that the crop sector is in a recession, and 74% of the ag producers agree. Farm income is forecast to decline by $4.1 billion from last year, according to USDA's own economists. I know that ag producers have spoken to me and my staff are concerned about closed or understaffed USDA offices and the hemorrhaging of experienced federal workers who knew how to provide them the assistance that they need. Yet, this bill cuts staff at the agencies that our farmers and ranchers rely on the most: the Farm Service Agency, the Rural Development Agency, and the National Resource Conservation Service. The bill also cuts water and wastewater grants nearly in half for the smallest and low tax-based rural communities in yours and my districts. We have rural neighbors still living with clay pipes and without access to adequate sewer service. That makes no sense. I'm also disappointed that the majority is once again offering poison pill riders that have nothing to do with how our ag producers keep the country fed and clothed with the highest quality, the most abundant, the most affordable food and fiber in the world. In fact, these riders simply take the focus away from agriculture and distract us from the real issues that face us every day. We can do better. Let's make sure that we don't leave our stakeholders, the stakeholders who are depending upon us in funding this bill, that we don't leave them behind, especially as they face the higher costs for food, higher costs for fuel, higher costs for housing, higher costs for medical care in this Trump economy. The bill does not meet the moment. It does not do what is needed for the American people, and for that reason, I cannot support it. I hope that by the end of this process that we will come up with a product that we can all be happy with and that will serve the needs of the American people. I yield back.
Thank you, Mr.